Hey, I'm Shanice Bland.
Kevin O'Neill. This is Segue.
First things first.
Episode 8.
Oh yeah.
Two away from our 10th episode.
There we go. Not bad going, to be honest.
No.
Last week, I know we did mention we'd only have Nagasaki Suntans, but while we were editing, we decided to throw in a bit of my friend Barry, who's been on a few episodes before, try to show in one of his covers. So
it was you would have heard it, or it was the music played over the Soapbox video.
Yeah. So.
And for any of you those who I didn't cop what the song was the first time I heard it.
Yeah.
It's actually a Krusty Jenny's cover, which is the name of the band Barry was with.
Yeah.
Of Katy Perry's "I Kissed a Girl."
I actually kind of enjoyed that version more than the actual.
I didn't actually know Barry could sing.
He kind of can.
Yeah.
No, in all fairness, he's good enough. He is good enough, and most of his bands are fucking hilarious, to be honest, anyone he's in.
Yeah.
So actually, if you're around Limerick, keep a look out for Barry Sheehan, because I hate saying it, but if there's one thing he knows about, he knows about music. He's fairly dead on with it.
Although we'll never admit it to his face.
He'll probably see this and he'll rub it in.
He probably doesn't watch the show anyway.
No, he doesn't. He said it.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, because he gave out to me last week about not. Where's my money?
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. Right, this week we'll actually have music from a good friend of mine, Paul Sullivan. He's probably one of the best guitarists I've ever met.
Yeah, he is an extremely good guitarist. Like, it's actually scary how good he is.
It is ridiculous, but he does spend a lot of his time playing. He was with a couple of bands before. But actually, you know what? I'll talk about it later on. Before we
show the video.
Yeah, the usual job we'll show it at the end of the show.
Yeah.
So more from Pal later on. Right. Anything you'd like to talk about?
Well, I had a pretty boring hungover Sunday, as we'll call it, watching films.
Yeah.
I got through all of the Fast and the Furious films. Not bad films.
They're not.
They're alright.
They're
if you're there's a kind of film. If you're kind of hungover on a Sunday, you don't really have to pay attention. You just sit down and watch them.
Yeah, I will give them that. Like, I mean, look, I'm not that big into cars. The only thing I'd actually watch is Top Gear.
Yeah, and that's because they only spend about 10 minutes actually talking about cars.
It's a lot more interesting than just talking about cars. And I know Fast and Furious is all about racing and stuff, but there's only about maybe 20 minutes of the whole film is actually racing. The rest is all kind of just another action movie. Yeah, it is. I suppose they do. For what they are, they're good films.
Yeah, they kind of same with was it Gone in 60 Seconds was kind of like that.
For the original, but the Nicolas Cage one was actually good.
But there was an original. I thought Nicolas Cage was the original.
I'm probably very wrong about this now, but like most of those like films on racing and cars and stuff. Yeah. They're all like originally Australian, I think.
Yeah. There's all the films like Cannonball Run and all those kind of films.
They were fucking brilliant.
They were brilliant films.
I loved Cannonball Run. But strange enough, not really into the whole racing thing, but the Cannonball Run was savage because they just took the piss out of it.
And Death Race was a good film as well. The remake, no, I didn't actually see the original.
I didn't even know it was original to that one either.
The Sylvester Stallone made it back in the 80s, I think it was.
I can't stand him. I don't like him at all.
Well, to be honest, all the Rocky films were the same. He loses the first fight, he wins the second one.
But at least Rocky is some way.
Well, the first Rocky film had a great storyline behind it. The rest of the were pretty much the same.
Yeah, and the first one was the only time he actually lost both times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but for most part I can't stand him. Ooh, actually, fuck it. Little news. They're making the second Expendables.
Yeah.
Fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme is going to be in this.
Yeah, and Bruce Willis and Schwarzenegger have extended roles in it this time.
Good,
because it's not just a 2-minute clip that they had in the last film. They actually
said he was going back to acting, didn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's actually come up with a cartoon called The Governor. No, I've only seen a quick clip of it, but as far as I can tell, he plays a governor.
Okay.
That hunts bad guys in his spare time.
You're actually gonna have to show me that later. Cause
Yeah.
I have to check that out. It sounds terrible. But
If I can find the link for it, I'll put it up on the end of the show.
Actually, yeah, that reminds me of like him back in Conan was fucking brilliant.
While I was saying that, I'm interested to see how Jason Momoa played it. Now, for anyone who doesn't know who he is, he played Ronan in Stargate Atlantis.
That's all I know him from that.
Well, that's all he did.
That's all he did.
He's done small, tiny roles before that, but
Yeah.
that Stargate Atlantis was his first major TV or screen appearance.
Yeah, he was a likable enough character. But go back to this. What I was saying about Conan is Adult Swim did a kind of mockery of it.
Yeah.
Korgot of Barbaria.
Alright.
And I think it's only one episode long, but it's fucking hilarious. They just take the piss out of Conan.
Alright.
It's pure. It's like, you know, coming up with insults like by the hairy balls of the gods and yeah, I mean, there's a bit of toilet humour in it because it's Adult Swim.
And you're going to get that with Adult Swim anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be mad on a lot of their stuff. Some of their stuff is just head-wrecking, but it is worth checking out.
What else did I watch this weekend? Oh, I saw the new Green Lantern film. It's alright. I put it this way: as far as DC films goes, it wasn't as good as Batman, but it was better than Superman.
Right.
No, Superman Returns. No, I'm not talking about the Christopher Reeves originals. I'm talking about the new one that came out there a couple of years ago.
I remember when I was playing Call of Duty and Barry came over. And Barry only wanted to hang out for a while, and he was like, "Oh yeah, do you mind if I fucking watch a film or whatever?" I was like, "Yeah, go ahead, just use the laptop there." So he was watching the Green Lantern.
Yeah.
And you know how Barry kind of is easily impressed by film. Well, he's not easily impressed. If there's a bit of reading or something in it, he likes it. Right? There's none in the Green Lantern, but there was what he likes to call gobbledygooks. Gobbledygooks. He still kind of was like, well, he took off the headphones when it was over and was like, right, let's go to work. And I was like, how was that? I was like, shit.
Yeah.
That was fucking useless. I like I said before, have no interest in
comic book films, yeah.
Not really.
That was brought up when I mentioned Captain America.
Yeah, what a terrible fucking... What I watched last night, and I've seen it before now, but oh fuck it, I loved watching it again. Event Horizon.
Which one was that now again?
Right, it's the one where they're going into space. Who the fuck is in it?
Was that the one with Sam Neill, you meant from Jurassic Park?
No, is it? Yeah, it is,
yeah. I don't think I've ever actually seen it.
What a fucked up show.
Yeah.
Right, like, okay, I love sci-fi horrors because I think they're a lot more interesting because you can come up with a lot more stuff. Like Alien was a sci-fi horror.
Pitch Black was a sci-fi horror.
You couldn't really call that a horror. I suppose.
Low class horror.
Although that was a great film as well.
Yeah.
I love Riddick. The character Riddick is fucking brilliant, like. But Event Horizon, best way to describe it is like Hellraiser in space. I know they have done Hellraiser in space. Yeah. But this was like, they're going through wormholes. They're trying, the whole wormhole theory, like, instead of
taking you from one point in space to another and
instantaneously, right? Well, the whole point of it was like they discovered that that ship that first did it went missing for like 7 years, and they found it, but apparently it went to hell. And the gore in it is fairly good. It is Hellraiser gore, like, I mean, like,
Hellraiser is a whole another level of gore into its own, like, it's...
That's Clive Barker for you. He's fucking...
I'd say he's tapped out, like, he's... Yeah. I'd say he's got some demons rattling around inside in his head, like...
Oh, stop, yeah. The only thing is, right, even though he can get gore down to a T, I'm actually kind of disappointed with his storylines.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that with, like, say, was it... What's the Hellraiser with the little box thing?
That was in an album.
Oh yeah, but there was one... I can't remember which one it was anyway. But like I said, there was a scene where two security guards are mushed together. He has chains coming out of their arms and they're literally smashed into each other, like, and I was kind of going, my god, that is unbelievable gore.
Yeah.
but the storyline sucked ass.
It is just the same thing over and over again. And none of the characters were really likeable in it because they're all cunts.
You're kind of, go on, kill the fucking lot of them.
I don't want to see that person survive.
Yeah.
Bitch. I suppose the one main character they had in it was like, she was definitely in the first two. And I know she was in like one of the last ones, and she played cameos in the rest of them kind of. But she was like, the teenager in the first one or whatever. And you kind of start out going, okay, I kind of hope she survives. She hasn't really done anything bad.
Yeah.
And the fucking last one, like, she pretty much kills everybody.
Yeah, but that was kind of the same with the Scream movies. You're kind of rooting for the bad guy.
Yeah.
He's got, God, these actors are annoying. Just kill the lot of them.
Oh, the acting is terrible. But the fucking Event Horizon was so much better because the storyline was actually good.
Yeah.
And it still had the gore. It didn't have as much gore. There wasn't like any other Clive Barker thing where there was like fucking.
But that was like say Pitch Black. The acting in Pitch Black was terrible, but it was a lot better in Chronicles of Riddick.
But although, it wasn't that terrible.
Well, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It wasn't that noticeable, like. But if you're used to watching films and you're used to it, then you could kind of go,
yeah. But it's like even the Thor movie.
I haven't seen that, but
like all the other actors, like you'd Anthony Hopkins playing Odin, you'd your man from, I can never remember his name, he used to be in Home and Away playing Thor, and he actually played him very well. But Natalie Portman, who has a massive CV behind her, was fucking terrible. It was kind of Keanu Reeves style acting. I just wait and see a woodpecker on top of her head at any point. Like,
I'm sorry, right? I kind of like Keanu Reeves. I know he's just emotionless.
It's like watching a wooden block trying to act.
But I don't watch it because of his acting skills.
But I don't like The Matrix. I like the first one. I think the second two were terrible. But
I don't think they were terrible, but they were.
I would have been happy if they just left it with the first one.
Yeah.
But for such a serious, serious sci-fi, we'll put it.
Yeah.
With this extremely head fucking storyline.
I never had that problem with that film. It was like everyone was having a problem saying, "Oh yeah."
Oh no! It took me a few seconds to get around it and all that. But like, compared to other sci-fi films, with a bit of a head fuck, it was one of the harder ones.
Okay, yeah.
But not the type of role I'd cast him in. Not for that type of film. Get something like Speed or that, where of course fuck all acting ability.
Oh, stop.
Come on, they fucking cast Sandra Bullock for fuck's sake.
Actually, his best acting where he actually acted.
And let me guess, I'm thinking the same.
Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted, yeah.
Yeah. Bill and Ted is fucking. He's easily his best.
But that's the thing. But he was the only one. He was the only one of them. That's career went anywhere afterwards.
Whatever happened to the other guy?
I don't know. He turned up in the odd piece of crap, but.
That was a pity because like those films were great.
Yeah, Bill. I think the second one is the best when they take on Death in the game of Twister.
The second one is definitely the better one. Yeah.
And come on, how many times have you watched that second film when you were a kid and played air guitar to that outro?
Yeah, it's very good. It is. Everyone knows. Jesus, yeah. Because like myself and Barry have been compared to Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
So and I don't know whether to
take it as a compliment or.
Yeah. It's a bit weird. I don't know. I still kind of like Keanu Reeves, but I like his.
I don't get me wrong. Like I love
his films. I love the films he's in.
Speed is good. The first Matrix. I wasn't too keen on the second two. Although the big fight scene at the end of the third one, when they're all there in the hangar.
And the Matrix.
Yeah, and the third one, the big fight scene where they're all in the hangar with the big fucking kind of tech robots. And all the things are coming through the ceiling. They're trying to kill them all.
Oh yeah.
That's a fantastic fight scene.
That was well fucking done in it, actually. Yeah, that was very well done. Because everyone loves mechs.
Yeah.
Everyone loves fucking mechs.
But no, I like most of his films. Like Speed was a good. It was a good film, kind of an action film.
Look, I put it this way. I enjoyed it. I will never watch it again.
On DVD? I watch it occasionally.
No, I can never watch it again. Never. Ever.
But
plus Sandra Bullock kind of annoys me.